Chào mừng quý vị đang cùng đến với chương trình Việt Nam trong tim tôi. Ngày hôm nay thì Nguyên Khang đang đứng cạnh nhân vật của chúng ta, đó chính là giáo sư Gormalley đến từ Mỹ. Ông hiện là giáo viên thỉnh giảng của khoa quan hệ quốc tế của trường Đại học Khoa học Xã hội Nhân văn Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh. Điều quan trọng là bên cạnh cái tình yêu thương dành cho tất cả những sinh viên ở đây, ông còn dành rất nhiều sự quan tâm cho những học sinh nghèo có hoàn cảnh khó khăn ở tỉnh Quảng Trị, cũng như là giúp gây quỹ để hỗ trợ cho những nạn nhân của chiến tranh. Và ngày hôm nay thì chúng ta sẽ cùng tìm hiểu thêm để cảm nhận được sự yêu thương, quan tâm của ông dành cho con người về đất nước Việt Nam nhé. As I may know that besides your work in university, you also spend time to the center of Vietnam.
Yes, I go up to Quang Tri province, and particularly Dong Ha City, and I assist the teachers there in the primary, secondary, high school, as well as a two-year college. The students in the primary are studying English at grades 4 and 5 now. I also try to help out the disadvantaged children, the hearing impaired and the visually impaired. We've built a dormitory for them because some of them are coming from the villages around Dong Ha, and otherwise they would be staying home and not getting an education. So, and I go and I read to them, and they understand a little bit about English. I also go to the two-year medical college and the nursing students, and I teach them basic English. Basic English.
So it means that thanks to the invitation from the organization, you know about Quảng Trị and you came there to have the student there. Do you have any activities to take care of the victim of the wars?
Yes, we've been helping out with other NGOs up there. They all work together because you can't just teach children if they're hungry. My students here from Dong Ha, we get together and do karaoke fundraisers. And we raise money to help out the disadvantaged and the
karaoke fundraising?
Yes.
And you are a good singer also?
Well, I'm not a good singer. I'm a judge. I'm the judge.
You're the judge?
But you take something that they like.
Yeah.
And they raise money and they can send it back to Dong Ha to help out the orphanage there. So I have an English club up in this is their button.
Yes.
E button.
Can I see that?
The English club button is right here, the E.
Yeah.
This is the high school that I go, Liquidon, and this is the college. But this is also the volunteer global community service. So I wear many hats. I wear many hats.
You have an unforgettable memory with the handicapped children in Quảng Trị.
And I see my students who are English club students helping them out.
Wow.
And so it's children to children. You know, they're the teacher, I'm the listener. I learn from them. I learn from them.
Yeah. I see that some of you have the album here. Exactly what is that?
This is just photographs of last year when I was here. This is the
class
primary
school. Yeah.
And this is part of the English club. English club.
In Quảng Trị.
In Quang Tri. We'll just keep on going.
Yeah.
This is Quang Tri Primary School. Now these students here write letters to my elementary school students in Massachusetts in the United States.
Really? They can write.
They can write. The Vietnamese student, their handwriting, much better than the United States. Much better than the United States.
Very nice.
Yes, nice states. And this is just a little bit more, but then you get into, this is last year the International Relationship Department staff celebrated their 10th anniversary. So I was here and I was one of the judges, and so I get involved with the activities.
Yeah.
Some of my students help volunteer at the education fairs. This student of Dong Ha, she went to a university. She took me on a 3-hour tour last year of Saigon, different restaurants and everything. So, you know, it's students are students, and this is me, and they basically gave me a hat. And this is one of my students in my public speaking class here, and they actually made a little Mr. Mike. You can see the picture right there, and they made a little Mr. Mike there to take. So So those are the memories.
Yeah.
Those are the memories.
But why you spend so much love for Vietnamese students and also Vietnamese?
Well, I will tell you that first time I came here, I had students come up to me and introduce themselves. I was in a coffee shop, and they said, "Are you from the United States?" And I said, "Yes. Can we talk to you?" Well, 2 hours later, we finished. They're eager to learn. They're eager to practice. I couldn't ask for better students. Same thing here. The staff has been very, very friendly and very supportive.
How can you know about the organizations that you can join the volunteer activities?
Well, I was on the board of directors for the Points of Light Foundation, and President Bush was the honorary chairman, President of the United States.
Yeah.
So people can Google Points of Light Foundation.
Yeah.
They can also Google just U.S. charities working in Vietnam.
Ah.
I think the U.S. consulate here
Yeah.
does volunteer work too. 2 years ago, I was presenting at the U.S. consulate on National Volunteer Day. I spoke about my involvement with the Points of Light Foundation, the Global Community Service Foundation. I have been finding out in the last few years that more and more students want to do volunteer work. And whereas a few years ago they were just concentrating on their studies, they feel that they need to do something back to the community, but they also learn skills that way.
Tôi tên là Trương Doãn Mẫn, hiện đang làm trưởng bộ môn Anh văn của khoa quan hệ quốc tế trường Đại học Khoa Sử Nhân văn. Và hiện nay tôi với thầy Mike đang giảng dạy cái chương trình tiếng Anh của khoa. Có thể nói thầy Mike là một người giáo viên rất là nhiệt tình và có thể nói là thầy hầu như là mặc dù rất là bận rộn những cái công việc khác của thầy, nhưng mà thầy cũng dành rất là nhiều thời gian cho cái việc giảng dạy ở khoa. Không chỉ khi mà thầy qua Việt Nam mà ngay khi mà bàn những cái đề cương chi tiết môn học trong thời gian thầy ở Mỹ đó, thì thông qua email thì thầy cũng trả lời rất là nhanh và có thể thấy là thầy là một cái người giáo viên phải nói là rất là tuyệt vời.
Thank you very much, Mr. Michael, for sharing with us your heartful activity with all the students and also the poor children in Quảng Trị province. Before we finish the show, may you share something together with me to the viewers? Still remember?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hãy
Hãy
cùng
cùng tôi yêu
Việt
Việt Nam.
Nam.
Good. You are very good. Yeah.
You're very good too.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We also have a small souvenir for you. So, Mr. Michael, this is the pictures that I show you. So please keep it so you remember about the
thank
show
you.
Vietnam in my heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Quý vị thân mến, chúng ta vừa đến với cuộc trò chuyện cùng với lại giáo sư Michael. Và qua cuộc trò chuyện này thì quý vị cũng thấy là bên cạnh những tình cảm dành cho sinh viên, ông còn dành rất nhiều tình yêu thương cho vùng đất Quảng Trị, nơi có những học trò nghèo nhưng hiếu học, nơi có những nạn nhân của chiến tranh, và điều quan trọng hơn nữa là tình cảm của một người Mỹ đã dành cho những người Việt Nam như thế nào. Cảm ơn quý vị đã theo dõi chương trình Việt Nam trong tim tôi số lần này. Xin chào và gặp lại với những nhân vật lần sau.